So it is now Wednesday, November 30th at 12:34 a.m. and I am in my bathroom again for the better lighting because my house lighting is completely crap. If you've seen other videos, you'll know that. This is much better, but yeah. Anyhow, so in my last video, at the very end, if anyone managed to get to that, I mentioned that I am going to do a Tolkien name video series. Then that's going to take a while because I've got to find all the names, write them down, write the meanings down, and figure out how to pronounce them all. So while I'm working on that, I decided, like 10 minutes ago, that I would do a religious beliefs video series type thingy. I know I did a religious beliefs video like 2 years ago or something. It's way on back there in my video collection thing I've got going here, wherever it is. But this time I'm just going to do I'm going to try to do it in little segments and see how my views have changed over the years. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't, I don't know. But I've noticed that it's completely different to, say you believe something, say something crosses your mind, and okay, that makes sense, I believe in that, or something to that effect. Maybe you dig a little more into it. But I've also noticed that it's completely different to feel or know, in your heart that you believe something, than it is to say it out loud and review it and look at it as I don't want to say a tangible thing, but something outside of your heart and mind, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So, yeah. Okay, so I guess for this intro, if I haven't mentioned it before, and even if I have, I'm going to go into what religion I was raised in. Okay, so I was technically raised Southern Baptist. Now, just to make a long story short, when I lived with my parents in Florida, I don't remember ever going to, I don't remember going to church. I lived there from, a toddler until I was 7, and I did live here in this very house when I was 4 years old. But I don't remember it, so I don't think that counts. And I know I went to church that year because it's my family, but I don't know. But anyhow, so when I was 7, my parents divorced, and my mom and I moved back up here. And my mom and I lived in this very house for a while until crap happened and I got to live with my grandparents, to put it shortly. I used the word shortly wrong, but whatever. Anyhow, so when I was with my grandparents, I had to go to church every Sunday regardless. I went to Vacation Bible School sometimes. Okay, so something else you don't know, or maybe you do, I've probably mentioned this before. My grandfather's grandfather, or great-grandfather, or my grandfather's some ancestor, helped found the Southern, or the Baptist church that I grew up going to. I am related to a crowdload of family people that go there. Although I haven't been there in years, so there's now people that I'm actually not related to who go there. Let me put it this way. When my family had, my grandfather is one of 7 with 6 brothers and sisters surviving and all their families, and they rotate holidays. So a lot of the time when we have a holiday get-together with my grandfather's side, we just use the church's fellowship hall. You get to do that, apparently. So, yeah, anyhow, so Southern Baptist. Several of my aunts or my pop sisters were my Sunday school teachers. Some of them are in the choir. Some are, his brothers and brother-in-laws are deacons there, and yeah, Baptists. No, they did kind of badger me to get baptized every once in a while, but it never came up that much. And so, I've not been baptized because it just never felt right to me. Okay, and I'm going to step back a little bit here. Apparently, I don't remember this at all because I was it was when we moved here when I was 3 or 4. But my gran was, I guess, baffled or ticked off at my mom because when I was 3 and 4, I had no idea who Jesus Christ was. I thought it was like apparently I thought he was like the Easter Bunny, or something along those lines. Now the reason for that was that my mom did not want to introduce me to religion of any kind until I was old enough to understand it, which I actually do agree with. I don't have a problem with that. My gran, on the other hand, had other ideas, and so to church I went. Every single Sunday. Yeah. Whether willing or not, we went. So yeah, oops, I just moved my laptop. And I did not stop going until I moved to college when I was 17. Yeah. So there was that. No, I think my introduction, if you will, into paganism happened in high school in maybe, I don't remember what grade it was in, like 10th grade maybe? 10th or 11th, I'm thinking. Yeah. Maybe 9th, I think 10th or 11th, that seems the most likely to me. In a class called Classical Culture. Yeah. Actually, no, wait, I stand or sit corrected. The reason I took the Classical Culture class, Classical Culture was a class where we went over the Greek and Roman myths and learned Latin, none of which I remember, because it's Latin, yeah. But yeah, I took Latin class in high school. But what got me into that was the book fairs back in elementary school. Now, it involves 2 books. I ordered one. It was a book on Greek mythology and another book on constellations. Just a book of like constellations. Now, I ordered one. I to this day do not remember which one, and apparently they were out of that one book, so as an apology they sent me the other book. And I think it was a Greek mythology book they sent me. I don't remember. But I think that book that I have somewhere was what got me into mythology to begin with. And then over time, I think when I was around 13 or so, I got the internet. And eventually I came across like paganism and Wicca and things like that. And just read more into it, and it just meshed with me more than Baptist or Christianity did, and somehow over the years I got more into that. So I will see you with my next video. Bye.